Hari Om. Today we are talking about Kundalini. This is a word used by many of our Hindu scriptures, and nowadays a word is very famous word. Many people knows about it. Many have a theoretical knowledge, and the people who have a theoretical knowledge, they are trying to gain a practical knowledge. But the problem remains the same. This is not a physical thing. You cannot see Kundalini, you cannot watch Kundalini, but you can only and only get experience of Kundalini. So let me understand that what is a Kundalini. Like, we will start with the basic example. What is the difference between the living person, the person who lives on this earth, or the living thing, and a dead thing? Or very precisely, if I can say, a dead body and living body. What is the difference? If you see the difference, there is no difference. Both have the same organs. Both have the same body parts. Even everything remains same. Still one person is said dead and other person says that is a living person. So that living thing is somewhat different. If it have in ours, then we can say ourselves, our different names are there, like George, like Roger, like Vishal, like different names. But if that living thing is there, otherwise it is called dead body. Now it's not have a name. In Hindu culture, people says particular that when people are taking the dead body to the ceremony, people says it's a nanami. The reason is what? Because now the body is there, but now the living thing which have a name, it gone. So that living thing is what? That we have to understand. That is something. Definitely that is something. And Hindu culture had given name particular those things as a prana energy or prana. Or in some other culture it say chi, it says ki, it says bioenergy, different names. But ultimately the thing remains the same. So when we are talking about Kundalini, we have to understand about a prana system. What is a prana energy? That we have to understand. If we are ready to understand particular those things, then it's good. But if you are not ready to understand those things, still it have an effect on yours. Yeah, it have an indirect effect. Like, just for example, right now I am in Canada, and if I believe that the cold will not affect me anyway, that is what my belief is. But it is not the actual thing. Is when I go out, I see cold, I can feel the cold, and I have to take protection against that cold. In the same way, a prana is there, a energy is there, a ki is there, bioenergy is there, for which we have to take care. And every part of our life, we are facing a increase and decrease of particular those prana energy. Like, if someone goes angry on us, a prana energy just got decreased. It goes down. The control of mind will increase during that time. In the opposite direction, if someone gives a natural love to us, at that time energy will increase. When we pray to God, energy will increase. So that is what the difference between prana and mind. So the Kundalini consists of prana energy. When it is a one simple atom, then we can call it is a prana. But when it is, there are thousands of atoms of prana, then particular those things are called Kundalini. There are many people who are experiencing this energy, but uncertainly they don't know about that what is going on. So we have to understand here the science of Kundalini. One obvious question that someone had asked me, that is there necessary to awaken Kundalini? Is it necessary? Is it so? And my questions and the answer is like this. See, the option is not in our hand whether to awaken Kundalini or not to awaken Kundalini. The option on our hand is that whether we have to follow a particular system or whether we don't want to follow a system, still a Kundalini will get affected, it will get awakened. So it is not a matter that we have to awaken it or not, because our Kundalini is awakened, but at very base level, where it does not have any type of reflections, where it does not have any responses. It is awakened because when we take birth, our Kundalini get awakened. The energy comes to our body, the living force comes to our body. That is a form of Kundalini. And it is at a basic stage where we are doing our materialistic things. At that time, it will not awaken anyway. But in any part of our life, if there is a shocking environment, shocking incident happens in our life, at that time Kundalini get awakened. It can be awakened by yoga, it can be awakened by meditation, it can be awakened by doing pranayams and asanas and any exercises. So there is no option available to us that whether to awaken Kundalini or not. The option available to us is that how we are going to control it, we are going to understand it or not. When you do any type of spiritual activity, irrespective of any religion activities are there, it does not mean that you are not activating your Kundalini. It is going to activate. Whenever you do any type of spiritual activities, it will gonna awaken automatically. But the power is like, it's so low power that it will not, we are not able to even know that what is going on. But internal process is there. So Kundalini is already awakened in all of us. All those things which living in nature, Kundalini or Pran energy is there, a living energy is there, and there is a one part of Kundalini. It is there, but we don't know about it. And it will remain with us until we go to death. That is a normal situation, normal phase of life, where we are facing different emotions, different things on us. But when we think about doing certain spiritual activities, this energy will go upwards. It will increase its powers. As and when we do any type of spiritual activities, like in India, there are the people who are speaking repeatedly the name of God, like Krishna or Rama. They will speak. Whenever they will speak the name of God, they are speaking the name of God, and at that time, at very dormant level, at very slow, in very small part of that Kundalini, the energy is going to awaken. Day by day, the Kundalini energy is going awaken. And at the end of a day or end of certain periods, it will have a power. It is generating a power, and automatically it will come up. So that is what a Kundalini automatically works. It is an independent body. It will not follow you or it will not follow me. It works by itself. If you think that you can awaken Kundalini, then that is what your assumption is. You cannot awaken Kundalini. You can just create a positive environment. If the positive environment is there, in that situation, a Kundalini can awaken automatically. So when we are doing any type of pinnacle, any type of sadhana, any type of meditation, any type of spiritual activities, at that time we are not awakening Kundalini, we are just giving him a positive environment. A nearby environment should be like this, so that automatically a hit will be generated at the base of spine, and suddenly a Kundalini will get awakened. So the Kundalini is a base of all the sadhana. If you are doing any type of spiritual activities, any type of sadhana at that time, you require to focus, or you at least understand that what is a Kundalini and what are the effects of those Kundalini, and then only you can go for any sadhana. We will discuss these things next lecture. Thank you. Hari Om.